I'm about to test my blood using this kit. If you've been infected with COVID-19 or if you've had the vaccination, ideally the test kit should be able to show that you've got the antibodies built up in your blood. If you are vaccinated or you're in contact with the virus, if you're actually infected with the virus, then your body will have made antibodies against the antigens of the virus. Warning, you will see me jabbing my finger and drawing a tiny bit of blood to put into the test kit. So I hope this helps. As I mentioned, it detects the immunoglobulin G, IgG antibodies in the blood. Okay, I hope you enjoy watching how it's done. I forgot to mention, I'm doing it because I'm registered with the UK Biobank. I have been for years, and they want data. So a number of people in the UK are on the list, and we get offered a chance to volunteer to give them data. In this case, data of a blood sample to see if we have the antibodies for COVID in our blood, whether we've been vaccinated or not, or even if we've had the infection and recovered. So yeah, that's what it's all about. Right, so that's the actual tester strip unwrapped, and all I've got to do is use the lancet, take the top off that, press it on my finger towards the edge of the pad of the finger, along here somewhere, or along here, not in the middle, and wait for blood to collect on the surface, draw it up, allow it to draw up to the black line on this, and take this little thing here and push all the blood, squeezing the bulb, push all the blood onto there, into that cavity there, and immediately break the top off this thing and put all the liquid that's in there, which isn't much, maybe that's all it needs, all of it into there as well, and then leave it for 20 minutes until I see a result on here. So, okay, let's get started and have a go at that. I'll wash my hands first, use my left hand, so I can use my right hand to do all the jabbing. Okay, nice warm water to wash my hands first. Okay, so let's take the little lancet, take the top off. There's a needle inside there, so I just need to press the needle on the side of my finger until it goes ouch. Until it goes ouch, okay? And then it should start to produce a bit of blood. And if it's not fast enough, you can squeeze the finger at the edges to help it make its way out. So I'll take the little capillary, it's getting huge now, massive, right, so I just touch this against it and it should run up to the black line as it's done, and I've got plenty spare, like that, okay. And then quickly transfer it to the middle of the test, which is there, by squeezing. And then again quickly take the top off the little bottle, break it off, and then add all the liquid that's in here into it. Now I can see why this tissue is useful, because you have a little bit of blood excess there. So I just dab that on the tissue, take my sticking plaster, get it on to avoid making a mess with blood, because it will keep running. I think the little lancet has probably got a bit of anticoagulant in it to help the blood flow when you jab yourself. So that will probably keep the drop running for a bit unless I put a plaster on. And that's it. And now all I have to do is wait. Voila. All I have to do is wait 20 minutes for the final result. What we have is the blood and the liquid added to it, running along underneath here, inside it, all the way along and through this part here. And we should get a double line. We should get a line against the T. Sorry, we should get a double line. We should get a line against the T and another line against the C within 20 minutes. The C one, I believe, is a control one, which shows that the test, I think, has been done correctly. And then the T1 is the actual test. So if I get a line there in 20 minutes time, it means I've got the antibodies in my blood to the COVID-19 virus, which I should have since I've already had the first vaccination. So hopefully I get another line. If I don't, I'll be slightly anxious about that, because it would mean that my vaccination maybe it hasn't worked, or my antibodies have dropped an awful lot, too low to be tested. Well, I think that test counts as a negative. It's been done correctly because the C line, the control line, is okay. The test line, I would count that as a negative. I can see a very, very faint line if your eyes are good. Very, very faint, but nothing like the illustration in the leaflet, so I'm going to count that as a negative, which means my antibody levels must have dropped. And it's something we shouldn't be concerned about, because that's a normal occurrence anyway. I hope you enjoyed that, you weren't too squeamish about it. My next stage will be to go on to the Biobank UK website and enter my results for it to add to the statistics for the UK. Thanks for watching. I hope that helps if you're about to do a test like this. There's not a lot to it, but do watch the video once or twice before you do it and get everything all ready so you know exactly what you're going to do. Thanks for watching.